Did you accuse a girl of sleeping with your daddy and killing your baby or some weird stuff? How old are you?
I'm 16. I am an officer.
You're an officer?
I'm an officer. This is so messed up.
What do you have on your neck?
It doesn't matter. Why?
I'm UncivilLaw for Attorneys React. In today's episode, we have an interaction with a homeless woman who is alleged to have interacted with a person in the car in a somewhat aggressive manner. Let's go ahead and get started with this.
On January 5th, 2022, officers responded to a disturbance. Witnesses reported that a homeless woman was engaged in a verbal altercation with another woman and was attempting to pull her out of a car. Shortly thereafter, the officers located the suspect. Here's what happened next.
Okay, did you accuse a girl of sleeping with your daddy and killing your baby or some weird stuff?
No, I just left my room at the Uptown.
Okay, well, what happened when you went over to that girl? See that gray car right there? You had a confrontation with her. What was that about?
I just left my room at the
Okay,
Uptown.
but prior to that, they have you on video talking to that girl.
No, they had me at the Uptown. That's left.
Nope, just happened.
You can go see it at the Uptown.
Okay, well, I've already seen their video, and I saw you just going up to the car. She said she thought you were going to ask for some money or something. So what happened over there?
I was in my room.
Okay, before that, what were you doing in the parking lot?
Nothing.
Okay, were you just saying hi? Or what was your intent? Nothing. Okay, do you have an ID on you, ma'am?
No.
Okay, what's your name? Can you speak up more, please? Copeland? How do you spell that?
Copeland.
Is that your last name?
Quinn.
Copeland, your first name? Keep your hand up front, please.
Yep. Sorry.
Okay, and what's your last name?
Boswick.
Boswick. How do you spell that?
Bostwick.
I-C-K. And what's your middle name?
Copeland Annabelle Quinn Bostwick.
Okay. How old are you?
I'm 16.
16?
Yeah. I have no idea.
You don't know when your
so you're
birthday
lying to
is?
me about what? Your name or what?
No, you can run it. The cops have it. Please.
So I am the cops.
Yeah, you have it.
Okay. I don't have your date of birth.
I'm an officer too. Yeah.
Apparently, she's an undercover officer. A 16-year-old undercover officer, incidentally, which seems kind of odd. I have heard of officers below the age of 18. It has occasionally been known to happen. I remember reading an article a couple years ago where there was this 17-year-old female officer, fully licensed, fully badged, all the rest of it. And she, with a gun, and she was driving her patrol car around as one does. And people were actually calling the police to be like, this is a fake cop because she was so young. She was 17, but no, she was licensed. She was badged. She was a real cop. She just happened to be 17. But not only is this a 16-year-old cop, but she's a 16-year-old undercover cop. This must be the most advanced police training in the history of mankind. Wow. And she's really committing to the bit, man. She's really, really good at it too. She must be a complete natural 16-year-old undercover who can do it this well. Seasoned officers can't do it this well. Damn.
Don't step out of the curb for me, please. Okay?
No.
Have a seat.
What happened? I'm not a regular person. You can go talk to my manager.
Manager?
Yeah.
Is that your captain of your police force?
I'm gonna go eat at
Get back.
that car has been stalking me, I guess.
I'm just asking what your date of birth is.
Somehow I believe her that she doesn't know her date of birth.
Ma'am?
I'm not sure she's
You
lying.
can talk to me. I own that.
You don't own it? No. Okay. Yep. How could if you don't own it? What's the address? Right. You own it. What's the address? Okay. So here.
You're the owner of the hotel, but you don't know the address. So you're 16 years old, a undercover cop, and also the owner of the hotel. Now, are you really the owner of the hotel? Is that just a separate side business in addition to being undercover cop? Or are you only are you owner of the hotel only in so much as the police have manufactured it? How deep is your training? Are you just that good? Both undercover cop and independent hotel owner, all at the age of 16? Wow, what a prodigy.
You don't identify yourself to me? Right. What's your date of birth? That's good.
I have a case on this.
Great. What's your case number?
My case is the case on this. I'm the only person in the world that has a case on this because you guys.
What's this?
You keep they're called. I don't know the word, but Mr. Arms, Deputy Arms, and then put a case.
You have to, what's your neck tattoo say?
Vengeance.
Vengeance?
Vengeance.
Well,
Vengeance.
Yes, restaurant.
I just got to identify you, okay? And you tell me you're 16, you got all these tattoos, which is illegal for 16-year-old have.
No, I'm emancipated. I don't have a doubt.
Okay, there you go.
She's emancipated too. So she's an emancipated 16-year-old because some court somewhere has found her to be so able to take care of herself that they've made her legally an adult at 16. So she's legally an adult at 16, undercover cop, hotel owner. Man, what a complete victory for her.
GD Berkeley Flip Project Central number
Okay.
1420.
Well, I got to identify you, okay? That makes me think that you're probably a runaway.
No, my dad left. No, I'm an adult.
Okay, well, if you're 16, you're not an adult, though, right?
If you're emancipated, you technically
Okay,
are.
and I don't know how they rented a 16-year-old a room.
They love.
It's not illegal to rent a 16-year-old.
What's your tattoo on your left cheek?
What is wrong is a female young
Look, your hair-
email saying that
69, is that a wig or is that your hair?
they have no, they want her to leave.
She has a tattoo of vengeance, full tattoo over her neck. The number 69, right, the number 69 on her left cheek, a horseshoe above her
It's
nose,
not a horseshoe. It's a.
some other unknown tattoo on her right cheek. Fake cop. Well, I'm in a Wichita Police uniform. Got a Wichita Police car.
Undercover bar. I am an officer.
You know, sir.
I'm an officer. This is so messed up.
Shortly thereafter, female officers arrived at the scene to provide assistance.
I don't think undercover officers, as a general proposition, just yell in open public, I'm an undercover officer. I mean, I've never been a police officer myself, so maybe this jurisdiction is different somehow, but that seems unlikely that, you know, that the jurisdiction's practice would be the undercover officer, if they come into interaction with other officers, would just say in the clear, open, at loud voices, I'm an undercover officer. It doesn't seem like the kind of thing an undercover officer might do. But hey, she's a prodigy. Maybe she knows better than us all.
This young lady says she's 16 years old, but doesn't know her date of birth. She was over there mugging the Amazon folk.
No, I wasn't. You can ask I'm not the.
She owns the Uptown. So we're just see if we can ID her by tattoos right
I
quick.
just left my uptown. I'm gonna go eat at a Saigon.
Come on, give him your date of birth. We're gonna find it. Just what is it, baby? Come on now. You know your date of birth.
I kidnapped. I don't know.
I'm not 100% sure
What's your date
that
of
she
birth?
does.
You know, if
I'm
you
not
have
sure she does know her
anything,
date of
he's
birth
gonna
at
take
this
you for
point.
obstruct on top of it. If you have like a
I'm sitting here.
no, honey, you're not giving him your date of birth, and you and I both know you know your date of birth. So he'll if you have a little parking warrant or some bullshit like that, he's gonna take you for that, and then on top of it, he'll get you for obstruct. What's your date of birth? Okay.
Ready to hook her up?
Well,
Line, you're not telling us who you are.
You don't know who she is.
You know who you are.
that
You know
is
who you
distinctly
are.
possible. She doesn't know who
Yeah,
she
you
is.
do.
We're gonna go to for obstruct anyway.
Oh, okay.
What she have?
Property because she doesn't want to tell us who she is.
I don't.
Just tell him who you are, honey. Just tell him your date of birth.
I don't know.
Well, there's nobody with your name on the in Wichita. Okay, so I just gotta figure out who you are.
David.
Okay, you have some warrants or something? No. Okay.
You can think about it for a little bit. No, he doesn't have a cage.
I have to be honest, the compassionate part of my side is actually coming out a little bit on this one, because I actually think I believe her. I actually think that she might not know her date of birth. Like many homeless people have severe mental problems, and that seems to potentially be true for her. So yeah, as her defense lawyer, at least I've got something to work with, because she may literally not know the answer. Even if she knew it at some point in the past, in this moment, she may not know it. So I might be inclined to believe her that she doesn't know her date of birth, and because she's just saying things, and I'm not strictly speaking sure that she's actually lying about any of it. I'm not sure she's lying that she's the owner of the hotel and she is the undercover cop and she's 16 and she's emancipated. As George Costanza, or as Jerry Seinfeld once pointed out, it's not a lie if you actually believe it, which actually legally is true. You know, it's only a lie. It's only lying if you're knowingly telling falsehoods. So I'm not actually sure she's lying about any of it, but either way, we've got to figure out what's going on and hopefully get her some kind of help. Or if she is malingering, put her in jail. But either way, we got to do something with her. It's not great, man. We need better help for some of the homeless out there when it comes to mental health issues. The systems we have in place sometimes are insufficient. Of course, you can't force anyone to get mental health, so she might just be refusing.
Yeah, run
So
my
that's
case.
possible too.
Very quick. Run my case. Run my case. Now you're fucked. Now you're
Well, at least she's not
Lori,
resisting.
quick.
That's nice.
Run my. Why are you taking my for?
Just
Yeah, now you know who I
okay.
am.
I'm not gonna listen to your mouth. Copeland, what?
Annabelle Quinn Boswick.
No.
Yes,
okay.
it is.
Okay,
We'll,
chill.
we'll figure it out when we get to the jail.
Yeah.
We'll do
I wish we
fingerprints.
didn't have to do that. I know he doesn't want to do that, neither do we.
This gentleman has something to say to you right quick.
And from the property, please.
You told not to come back.
Please do not come back.
Okay, so if you come back on the property, you're going to be arrested for trespassing, okay? Okay.
What do you have on your neck?
It doesn't matter. Why?
Yeah, I think she has mental health issues.
Van what? Van Black?
Yeah, she has mental health
It's
issues. I'm
Van
pretty
something
sure.
on her neck. Van Black?
Yeah, we have one of your guests in custody. She's a white girl, has long dreadlocks, has a bunch of tattoos on her face and neck. She was across the street threatening an employee at a neighboring business, but we can't figure out who she is. But she says she's staying here in room 124. And I wanted to see if you guys might happen to know her name.
Okay, might be Lori Quick.
Lori Quick?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you guys keep copies of photo IDs or anything?
Just tell my dad and he gonna give you give my dad's phone and I'll
Okay.
give them.
All right.
Oh my God.
So
Lori,
they might
why
have-
would
they
you
might have-
lie? Why would you not tell us who you were? After 45 minutes?
What other name? What's her so?
She was taken to jail, released, and then rearrested the following day.
Released and then rearrested the next day. The definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over again and expecting different results. Yeah, this is not particularly encouraging. Why was she released? Because some judge somewhere thought that she could be released on her own recognizance? Is that what's going on? Some judge looked at this woman and be like, yep, she can be trusted to be out on the streets by herself. She's clearly responsible enough to come back. Did some judge make that call somewhere? Oof.
Sit down for me. I need to talk to you.
Wait, when did you say you were now?
I need to talk.
About yesterday?
Yep.
Okay. Well, the next
Huh?
That's cool. Yesterday,
No, I'm okay.
talk at me and he pulled in. I
Uh-huh.
work right there. I live not very far. I live down there. And
Where do you live?
down the street.
Uh-huh.
I was eating my lunch.
Okay.
I mean,
Are you staying at the Uptown? Is that where you stay? Hey, Lori, come back.
am I arrested?
Yep. You're under arrest. You got a warrant, okay?
My name's Copeland.
No?
Yes, it is.
Lori? It's Lori.
No,
Come on,
it's
stop.
not. No, it's not.
Stop.
Wait a second. You're arresting her for a warrant the next day? That makes even less sense. So you took her to jail for the things you did. Did you not fingerprint her? Did you not positively identify her? Did you not run her? Did you not see that she had a warrant before you released her from the jail? That even makes less sense. Apparently, because we saw the dash cam earlier from the previous day, apparently at some point they learned her real name. They got it from the hotel motel she was staying at, and apparently a copy of their ID. So they knew who she was, but somehow didn't figure out that she had an outstanding warrant before they released her from jail. Are the cops also idiots? So I don't even know who to yell at more at this point. The cops, her, potentially a judge somewhere. I'm very confused. Everyone seems to be behaving like morons.
Drop it.
My name's actually not Lori. Are you serious? You guys are in a lot of trouble. This is up. My name's not Lori. Really?
What's your name?
Copeland. I said that.
No, when I asked you, I said, hey, Lori, you said yes.
I said no, and it's on your microphone. Are you kidding me? Lori is not my name. Check it. They ran it one time, and I got a ticket under toast. I got a ticket with my real name. I still have a license and everything.
Why does the
That's not me. That's what Trinity said. My name is not Lori, but you guys keep you guys keep doing this to me. I don't know why.
Okay.
I'm not Lori.
All right, well, let's walk over here.
So why am I being arrested under identity theft again?
Being arrested under.
That's not my name.
I think it might be
No,
your
it's
name.
not.
Sit down for me, okay?
Is there a crime in your area? Are you concerned that local news isn't giving you the full picture? Get the footage yourself. We've partnered with the lawyers at Get My Body Cam to bring FOIA to the people. Don't wait for biased phone footage or doctored police reports. Get the raw footage and see for yourself. Get 30% off your order when you use the link below with the code ZIPIT at checkout.
The female had a warrant in her name and was also charged with obstructing.
Well, my friends, that brings us to the end of this somewhat confusing interaction by the police and the person who is a suspect. So first of all, we have a woman who seems genuinely confused. I don't think she's lying. I think she has mental health treatment problems. She may not be getting treatment, and you can't force someone to get treatment, without a special court order, and those tend to be hard to get. So maybe it's an access of care issue, or maybe she literally doesn't want to get treatment. So I can't speak to that issue. But apparently the police were able to determine her real name from the motel and get a copy of her ID from the motel, and they arrested her and put her in jail, and then released her the next day. Now I'm not sure who's releasing her. Is it a judge? Is it the cops? And either way, did they not check her name to see this outstanding warrant before they released her? Because they come back the next day to execute a warrant that pre-existed. How they released her from jail without determining that she had a warrant out? How's that work? That seems very confusing to me. So yeah, this is a situation that is confusing all around. The woman may genuinely not know who she is. I'm not sure whether or not she's sane enough to be committing crimes, and the police seem to be executing things in a very, very odd fashion. A very confusing episode of Attorneys React, but certainly been a fun one to watch. I've been UncivilLaw, and until later, my friends, remember to stay safe out there. Bye-bye.
Big verdict.